Explained by the Billy Meier contacts. Mysteries, myths, legends, conspiracy theories, historical inaccuracies, and more. Compiled by David Chance, revised October 18, 2023.
Mothman. Contact Report 328.
I had an inquiry from America, which caused a misunderstanding, but which only became clear when I phoned Christian Frainer. It was about a figure who is called Indrid Cold in the USA, and who allegedly comes from a planet called Lanulos, as Andrew Cassette explained to me when he called. He also said that in America there is a story going around that this figure is probably of extraterrestrial origin. It is said to be headless, to have glowing red eyes and wings, and to have flown through the air and so on and so forth. In general, it has been reported that the figure Indrid Cold was or is called Mothman, which can mean both Mothman and Mothman. This figure is said to have been particularly popular in 1967–68 in the village or town of Point Pleasant in West Virginia, and many UFOs have appeared, not only in West Virginia, but even worldwide. There are said to be hundreds of witnesses to all of these incidents, including many police officers. Since I had no knowledge of all this and had obviously misinterpreted the name Mothman as Maitreya, I asked Michael Heseman for advice. Of course, he did not find the Indrid Cold story, that is to say, the Mothman story. Now the question about what to really think of this story, if you know anything about it at all, and if yes, if you are allowed to talk about it. For my part, I think it would be very interesting and important to learn something about it and to hear some facts of the Enlightenment.
It's not worth thinking about it because, on the one hand, it's an invented, mischievous story about the Mothman, just an owl's mirroring, as you once called this kind of activity. On the other hand, at that time a real hysteria arose regarding UFOs, according to which many people at that time saw many unreal things that really did not exist. So through hysteria they fell into hallucinations, self-generated real visions, and strong imaginations. This hysteria was not limited to the United States of America, but spread all over the world. In fact, however, at that time, some flying objects appeared which were unidentifiable for the terrestrial people, whereby of all of them only 2 were really of extraterrestrial origin, which belonged to our Federation and which could be observed several times. All other observations were undoubtedly due to terrestrial flying objects of partly secret form or to any natural terrestrial phenomena, or they were based on illusions and self-deceptions, etc., whereby the self-deceptions were usually based on wishful thinking, which was aimed at seeing extraterrestrial flying objects, as it is still the case today in the vast majority of cases of UFO observations.